All right, guys, we're gonna hope that this man has some way of having a chance in this game. I honestly feel bad for this guy. I'm not even going into my intro. I feel so bad for this guy because I am Chang'e versus Poseidon. Now, I literally just recorded a Kukulkan video, which you guys I'm sure will be seeing soon. Like I said, I'm trying to do stuff where I just start uploading the games I play, and that way we can get a more balanced ratio of losses and stuff into the games I play, and just kind of more like average commentary, which in a way is a bad thing and in a way is a good thing. It'll help alleviate some of the pressure on my channel and help me work on other stuff if I'm not so, like, I don't know, trying to worry about what I upload as much. Which I think will be a good thing. I think it'll actually be a good thing overall. I think you guys will appreciate it overall as well. But anyways, Chang'e versus Poseidon. If you guys can't tell why I think this game's actually basically over, it's because I have my 2 for his ultimate. So what that means is that whenever he wants to ult me, I can just save my 2 and we will press 2 and his ultimate's just not going to happen. We don't have to use it for the other things. Why do that? He has an ultimate, right? There's his bracer popped already. Perfect. That's really good. He's actually out of mana because he's gone Bancroft so far, so we could look to do red, but we're kind of Chang'e, so it'll be tough to pull off. That said, if he wants to get this wave, he's probably going to use cooldowns once he comes back. So we'll try and get red. We'll try. Let's get this cleared out. We'll get our ultimate here. Tag all those so that we're getting the experience from him still. Okay, we'll try and do the red buff. Let's see. Poseidon's not coming over quite yet. I think I've got this secured here. Wait for it. We're going to stun him. Got it. Ult me. Do it. I dare you. Dare you to ult me. I'm actually close out of mana, so we actually should be a little bit careful, huh? A little bit. Now that I think of it, because I'm actually running a little low. Running a little bit low. So yeah, basically what I did there is just, before he could actually run in and steal it or anything, unless he was just going to blind ult it, which would have just been nutty on his part, I was just going to be able to be pretty safe. Honestly, should we back or no? Actually, yeah, we could just back. We could just back and get boots done. Or we could be greedy. He did use his whirlpool. He actually has like no mana left, so let's just stick around. Worst case scenario, actually not even worst case, literally best case scenario, he ults me. Because I have enough mana that I'll just live. Oh, just kidding though. I forgot minions are still pretty neat. So even though he can't do damage, the minions will do damage. I actually got chunked really quick there. Is he going to try and do my blue? I mean, he can if he wants to. It's a little weird though. Is he doing that? Like, I feel like he just did my blue. Did you do that, Poseidon? Yeah, like, I don't think you could. I don't know. I guess he backed. Maybe he did his even. He didn't really have much mana for it, so if he actually spent the time to do that, he's going to miss a lot of wave. All right, let's head over. So because I have my 2, I actually didn't go Aegis. I went Shell, and that should pay off overall. It's worth noting that the reason I picked Chang'e wasn't at all for Poseidon. I actually was hoping to go into an ADC and see how it would play out, because Chang'e's 3, 50% healing reduction, which means if you buy Divine Ruin, her 3 does 90% healing reduction. That's really disgusting against the lifesteal that ADCs have that's so scary. Oh, still got the damage off, though. Again, we've got our 2 to rely on, so as long as we can soak up his damage from his 3, 2, and 1, I'm not afraid of his ultimate. And if we start getting points into our 3, I think we'll be a lot stronger in this matchup. One of the big things for Chang'e is that you spam your 1 and your 3 a lot, so it's important to try and get in there and do that when you can, and just make sure you're constantly healing for the most part. Because one of the things that is good for is their cooldowns. And there's a lot of his cooldowns he used. We'll just go ahead and fight him in his wave here. Nice try, man. I think he tried to catch me on my cooldowns there. He's going to pop his bracer. I think he is dead, though. Autoing between my abilities. He's going to go down. So, yeah, I just went ahead and held on to my ultimate a little bit longer there because I wanted to wait for my 1 and 3 first to make sure I didn't do anything dumb. Basically, get a better idea of what I'm getting into. We'll get the blue timer, we'll clear wave, and we'll back and go to red. Is I think what we'll do here. That said, as we get into the late game, he's still Poseidon. He's capable of doing a lot of damage outside of that. So, this matchup could still go wrong. And I'm not super comfortable with it, so, like, I don't know for sure what'll happen or anything like that. We will just go straight Voidstone and not actually even stack, I don't think. Because I'm a healer, I feel like it's a little less important for me to go health and much more important for me to go protections, so we will look to do that. Let's try and get to red in time. He may just be insta-doing it. Is it done? Yeah, it's done. He's pretty poked already, though, so he's not going to be able to get in here if I try and zone him off. I don't think he can get back in and get it. So he can get the experience from it. That's fine for him. Still good. Is he just gonna run away? Run away and back? Hee. That was so unnecessary. I actually could have ulted him if I really wanted to. I should have done that, man. I should have ulted him. There's a chance I could have killed him in the end. I don't know when his ult's coming up. So we stalled him off ready. He's not getting that red buff. We'll just back. That's all I really... What the hell? Did you guys hear that? Why did his one just sound right next to me? He was at tower. That was something. I don't know. That was weird. Anyways, Voidstone, we should have an advantage right now. He does have lifesteal, but again, I'm Chang'e. I have anti-heal on my 3. That's not going to work out super well for him because I can just do this. He's going to have trouble dealing with it. We'll 2 that. Worth noting that Chang'e's 2 is really quick. It's basically instant, so it's really easy to save that a little bit, and you don't have to like worry too much about your reaction speed or anything. And Poseidon ult actually has a bit of a timer to it. I think we can kill him here if we dive. He's being greedy and sticking around for now, so I think we'll kill him on this next wave. Ideally, what we want to do in situations where I'm not sure is 1, ult 3, and then 1, because the 1 has a 4-second cooldown. So we do want to get that 4-second cooldown up a second time for an engagement. So we'll see if he wants to push up or not. He's going to get front creeps here. He's not going to get archers. Okay, he will get archers with that. He just has so much range he can do that. That's actually kind of crazy. I have to actually kill this. Okay. Hit him. It's a little bit of poke. Not a lot, though. Let's see if he lets me do that. There we go. Good poke, good poke. We'll heal up a bit. He's actually trying to turn this. I think he's dead. Chang'e, man. There's something about her dancing. There's just something about it that's just so satisfying. The way she moves, it's really fun, dude. It's really fun. I wish she did more damage. I wish she was more of a damage dealer and less of a support character. Because I think her art is very cool. Her art and her animations is a lot of fun. But that's blue buff on from him. And then we can run over here. Using our abilities actually does speed us up, by the way. So when we have plenty of mana and we're looking at back, we can just do that. And we'll get our blue too. So really big lead so far because I've been shoving him to tower, pressuring him, trying to get buffs where I can. Honestly, we're fairly even on buffs so far. But that's the other blue. We can get a second active done. I will actually head back to base. Remember, Chang'e passive basically means that you can buy anywhere. But it's not worth sticking around and doing that. We can just head back to base, get all our mana back and stuff. So we're going to try something. I don't know if it's going to pay off. We are actually... Hang on. No, we're not. We're not doing that yet. We will go Obsidian Shard. We need to get Pen, is what I'm thinking. We need to get Pen. And we're going to go Sprint. We're going to go Sprint over a Thorns because we're both magical, and Thorns deals magical damage. So we're actually not going to do that. So we got Obsidian done. Can get it done in just a second. Hang on. Wait for it. He got red again because I don't have timer. It'd be good if I got the timer. Okay. So we're going to send our bunny back for Obsidian. We have plenty of Pen for this upcoming magical defense he's working on. We already have ours, so we're good. At least we have ours for now. We do want to get more cooldown online soon, which is not great for a magical matchup. Because it does mean that we can't get Breastplate, which is actually a really good item against... Oh no, that was a mistake on my part. White Eye 2. We're actually going to ditch. He didn't seize on it. I think we would have been good anyways because we have such a good lead anyways. But that was actually a huge mistake on my part. I started just playing Chang'e, not playing Chang'e versus Poseidon. Actually used my 2 and it wasn't his ultimate. It's always a little risky. So I'm going to try and pressure him if I can here. Just try and dive, come out and heal because he really needs anti-heal. He can't deal with my 3 very well at all. Poke. Let's see what he wants to do about it. Looks like he just wants to stay back. We can just heal here again. Again, with this much mana sustain, we're pretty much just fine to do this. Do you guys like the bunny right now, by the way? Look at this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't know why it does that, but it's beautiful. Bringing a tear to my eye, man. Get poked. Get poked. No, you're getting poked. I don't think you understand what's happening here. One thing we do have to worry a little bit about is if he uses his 1 into his ultimate, which is CC into CC. So we do have to worry about that if we don't block that with the 2. Is he trying to back again? You guy, I told you before, you can't do that. We actually have Sprint. Oh, by the way, I think I never explained the Sprint. We got Sprint to try and counter out any slows he's going to have with Gem of ISO eventually. So that's something that we could run into is just not being fast enough and trying to use our 2 for slow immune. And that would be really bad. So we do want to try and go Sprint and make sure that he can't slow us. that he can't go the slow Poseidon type thing. Because Chang'e does need to be able to reach you, and if he has a range advantage, that would be really bad for me. Thank you for the blue. He shouldn't be able to get back here in time, so this blue buff's just ours. So there we go. That's done. We can quick clear the wave, and we should be able to get our blue done too. I don't want to give up any wave XP, really, which is a little greedy, but you know what? We're doing it anyways. There we go. There's a chance he's running straight to our blue. I can't tell. No, he's on wave right now. Okay, so we should have this. We should have this, unless he gets a crazy steal. Which, just in case, we're going to try and pull this back here. Oh, he went for it. He really went for it. He's like, hey, I basically don't have a Kraken. Let's ult the blue buff. Honestly, not the worst idea. Honestly, not. I don't have a ton of mana here, so I need to be a little bit careful. But we can fight him just because I still do have damage and his ult's down. I don't have to be too careful when his ult's down. So much of what Poseidon does. Can you not? Can I just back? Can I just back in front of you? I think we win this. He was anti-healed there, by the way. I think we still win this. Oh, maybe not. We're going to sprint real quick. We're going to sprint and get mana back. I still have shell. We're literally just regenning mana as fast as we possibly can. Here's my shell. That fight was so stupid. I get red buff off of that. You're kidding me. Oh, Poseidon. I feel bad, man. I feel bad. His bracer didn't do anything because the anti-heal from my 3. I mean, it did something, but it wasn't a lot. Plus just blue buff, and Sands of Time was the big thing there. Blue buff is obviously something, but Sands of Time helped a lot. This passive gets crazy good once you're completely So we got that done. Now what we're going to do is something that is going to be a little bit of fun for Poseidon. We're going gem to keep him locked in and fighting us, too. So we're going percentage penetration to make sure that no matter how much defense he builds, we'll do a decent amount of damage. And then we're going gem to keep him close and kind of limit his mobility. That way he can't just run from me too much, because he does have a movement speed advantage with his 2. So we're going to try and limit that a little bit. And that's also going to make up for some of his flows, because that's something he could use to limit me, his Whirlpool, his 1, etc. All that knockback and CC. We're going to keep him from like limiting what we can do to him with gem a little bit, just by keeping him close and kind of up where we need to hit him. Because the 1 and 3 don't reach super far. Little bit of poke here for free. He can ult me if he wants to. I have my 2 up. Whenever I can, I'm willing to dive a little bit for that poke, just because I have this. And once he gets anti-heal online, that'll be a little bit different. It'll become a more difficult game, because he'll just anti-heal me very frequently. But I think it'll still, it'll be hard to dive like that, but it'll still be, I think, a winnable game for sure, even though anti-heal counters Sean got pretty hard. And if he does go into Divine here, he's not going to have very good pen, so we can keep messing him up with a Void Stone. Take some tower shots. Imagine what I could do if I actually had physical defense instead of magical defense here. Part of the problem I'm having is I don't have physical defense, so the tower actually chunks me. Okay, it looks like he's going for his blue buff. Not totally sure, but blue buff's up. He should know that. He should have the timer on it, because he was over in that area. We're going to go pretend to do it. Keyword pretend. Keyword pretend. We're not actually doing this. I'm just trying to bait him. Thank you. Thank you for the blue buff. Ulted a little bit early, man. A little early. He definitely could have had it that way if he wanted to. Looks like he's actually going to back here, and that's fine with me. It's cool if he backs. No big deal. We'll see if he comes back with Divine or if he comes back with Spear. Spear would be better for his penetration, so that he can actually get through this Void Shield or Void Stone, because Void Stone has 70 protections. That's a lot. Right now, my total magical protections are 100. And this is, yep, he went Divine. 10 pen, not much. So we'll be able to deal with that pretty well. Okay, he shouldn't be able to take this. We'll save our 1 a little bit here so we can last hit it. There we go. So I've got gem to keep him in place here. If I want to try and zone him, it's not going to work too well, because he's actually got... Why am I not using my passive? Why am I not using this? What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? I think we just got to go Chronos Pendant, right? Spam cooldown more. Because we're Chang'e. That's what we do. Hi. I see you bought Divine. I see that's something you did. By the way, in a way, chalices seem like they make no sense on Chang'e. They do. They do. They're still good. You maybe don't back as much as you do with other people, but this way you can still have those potions that you're coming back with whenever you back. It's still... Chalices are just super worth in 1v1. There we go. So we've got tier 2 of Chronos Pendant. Go ahead and get that finished soon. That's going to max out our CDR, and we can actually sell Sands of Time no problem as long as we're getting blue buffs. So he may look to contest red. We're going to try and burst it, maybe ult it, because we haven't been fighting him too much lately. Let's just ult, just in case. I don't want to risk it. Gem of Isolation actually is going to keep him in place here. To this. This could be a kill. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's going to get far enough under tower, but that anti-heal was really good. I think he's dead. Yeah, I think he's dead. Pretty sure. Yeah, you're pretty dead, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's rough. There wasn't too much you could do once you did it. Again, it's a rough matchup for him. I'm having a little bit of fun with it, though. Maybe there's just something evil inside of me that enjoys just slowly whittling down this man's dreams. I give him props, though, for sticking around in this game. Because it's going as badly as it is, and he still's like, I've got a shot. And the truth is he actually does have a shot, because Poseidon has a lot of late game with his 2. His 2 is actually going to be scary once he gets a lot of damage off of that. And the Divine is a big step for limiting what I can do to him. So we will just straight up back here. No reason not to, really. We'll get our Chronos Pendant done. We'll sell our starter item. And at this point, where do we want to go? I'm not really worried about his lifesteal or anything. So what do we want to pick up in this case? Ethereal would probably be a good idea in a lot of situations, but I don't know. I don't know if that's actually worth. I think we'll honestly just go Rod up to Hootie. I think that's actually something that makes sense, is just build up our power a lot. Because I don't know what else I'd pick up, honestly. I really don't. Where's this guy at? Is he weird enough to do Bull Demon? I say that a lot lately. I say it's like, is somebody doing Bull Demon? And they never are. But there's always that one guy that actually does it, you know? So you gotta watch out for that one guy. We'll do his blue. He's going to not get here in time, so we get it. Thank you. So we have 40% cooldown plus Chronos Pendant passive. Our cooldown's going to be crazy, and we're going to do lots of damage over time. We're just not going to be super bursty, which is fine, because we have Gem. So we can stick to him really easily. All right, we can upgrade this a little bit, so we'll send back our Rabbit. Go, Rabbit, go! You fast as hell. God damn. All right, let's try and do Bull Demon a little bit. Pop some of these. Let's see if we can get this guy in here. Basically, what happens in this situation, as long as I don't take too much damage, and we can fight fine, which Bull Demon doesn't anti-heal me or anything, so we should be okay. But as long as we can fight him decently, then we can just turn on him. Now, I don't have Sprint up this time around. Oh, I think he's just waiting here. No, he's not. Okay, he's actually not here. He doesn't think I'm doing it. He's like, why would a Chang'e do Bull Demon? Why would she think she could just do that? I don't know. I don't know. Like I was saying, every once in a while you get that weird guy that just goes for Bull Demon. And, I guess we were that weird guy. Honestly, with my lead, it's very different, of course. With my lead, it's very different. I just went in and went for it. If he came in, I would try and turn and fight him. But with that, we're just going to look to push. We're going to leave red buff for now. We can't even pick it up yet anyway, so it's whatever. We can leave that to maybe get later. Blue buff's actually fine on me because it keeps our mana sustain really good, which we need mana to fight for sure. It's important that we have that. So let's see. Is he going to fight me? For now, he's just letting me get free damage, and I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. Get him anti-healed a bit. Let's see if he wants to trade. Just the more poke I can get, the better, really. And as long as I can keep minions alive, I'll do a lot more damage. Oh, that was a bit of a mistake. You pushed up a lot, man. You pushed up a lot. We're just going to stick to him. This should be a kill. There we go. That'll do it. Yeah, he didn't want to ult me there because he was really more concerned about getting out alive than he was killing me, which is actually the play, by the way, because a lot of you guys were probably thinking, why isn't he ulting? If he ults, I literally just press 2. So it actually is the right play to just try and get out. He should have tried to probably one me, though. See if I would have juked that out or something. Okay, we're taking a lot of damage from this Titan, actually. So he's dead for 15. Is that game? It's probably game, right? We're probably just going to wrap it up right here. Not doing a lot of damage. So I've got a question for you guys. Actually, hang on. Let me focus on ending this because this might actually not be over. Yeah, we have to be a little careful here. Oops, I just reset Titan. Okay, so I wanted to sprint just to be safe there, which was worth doing, I think. Let's go ahead and send our Rabbit back. We're going to go back and get it done anyways, but I guess why not? Just in case he actually comes to fight me, we'll try and get Rada Hootie done if he does that. In time for the fight. So we're going to grab red buff real quick. I've got a question for you guys, but I actually think I'm going to ask it at a different time. I'm sorry for the suspense. I'm sorry for the suspense. I'm going to find a better way to do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. This is just like, what do you do here? He hit his stuff. There's nothing more you can do about it. You hit your stuff and she just straight up kills you. What do you do, man? Oh, what if his ultimate was up? Well, then I press 2, you know? Then I press 2. I use my shell. That's the game, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Obviously, this game was a stomp. I am trying to upload games almost one after the other, especially for duel, so that I can show you guys what I'm typically dealing with, and that way we can more reliably get losses up. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you all in the next one.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room, walls keep tumbling down.